Say something. Got something. Before you guess, just guess in the comments what did I get. Good upgrade defender. A good up. Because these are the 3 things I don't want to upgrade the jump shooter first, so I could get a 81 and a 82. Alright, now wow, I don't know why I did that. This is the badge that I got. Killer crossover. I mean, technically, that's the thing that I use the most, but I'm not gonna upgrade it yet because I'm trying to save up so I could get 5 bars in the jump shooter. But this thing is fast. CFT. Green light. Ooh. Alright.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight.
No.
And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win, but it's a key win if you want to get back into the series. Take it one possession at a time.
Don't you know that some point, somebody has to do it?
You know what? Someone
has
will do
to come back.
I've actually seen a team down 3-0 tie it to 3-3.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
I remember that. Our Denver Nuggets tied against Utah. Tied at 3-3, sent it to a Game 7. I remember Mutombo and his group did that.
No, I'll be 100 years old. I won't be here, so it will never be done. Because if I'm not here, I didn't see it.
So if you're not here, it didn't happen.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
So anything that happened before you never happened either?
I didn't see it. I can't confirm it.
Well, you know what's happening is if stuff happened before you, you're not going to confirm that either?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Just get stitches. I didn't see nothing.
If something happens right down the hall and you didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Can't confirm it. Got to confirm it.
That's just silly. Here's Kevin Harlan.
So, okay, your dad died, but you did not see it, so technically, but see? No coach, I'm the one that's supposed to be giving the speeches. Still might cut me like that.
Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
That's why you can't appreciate coach.
They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road.
He's checked in for Indiana. Then for
it
the
does this every time.
Smith comes in for Channing Frye.
How's it
5-16? For Ellis. On the court for Cleveland, Johnson in a 2-guard. LeBron and Thompson are up front. J.R. Smith out there with Kyrie Irving. Hill against Irving. Hill dishes to Love. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Love's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And it's Johnson penetrating and stolen by Stuckey. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Mahinmi's checked in for Kevin Love. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Irving.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Hill kicks to George. He dishes it to Hill. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova.
But I don't get relentless
Johnson's
finishing.
got
Like
his second basket of the night. Indiana leading by 11. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Hill passes to Stuckey. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Really an extraordinary game for Stuckey. He already has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for George. And Cleveland also making a change. Hill's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Dellavedova dishes to Johnson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. 7 points for Johnson.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
There's the pick. Hill kicks to Mahinmi. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here is Miles. It's Hill on the wing, covered by Smith. On the wing, Stuckey. Shot clock at 6. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Johnson outside. Thompson left side. Smith outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Johnson from outside. The shot no good.
And now, let's hear it for your Ace Face.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
Why did you talk about the
Again,
NBA
just
season?
another part of the maturation process. Some changes for Indiana. Mahinmi comes in for Henson. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for C.J. Miles. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. LeBron comes in for Hill. Johnson, he's checked in for Ellis. And Zudrick
Kevin
in for
Love's
Irving.
gonna get this.
Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Paul George is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Mahinmi in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the Pacers' spot.
That's good, so
Their biggest problem is dealing
Yeah.
with Love. He's
I
got
don't
10
wanna lose
points,
by
and he's picked up
losing
6
by
points
7.
from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Smith right side. Paul
What
George
the-
with the steal. The pass to Stuckey. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Stuckey against Johnson. And it doesn't even draw ice.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
He hit a 3 in the first. but so far has been unable to capitalize. Major League big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The shot by George, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Johnson, the pass to Thompson. It's James atop the key. 6 to shoot. Johnson from outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that three-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum.
It's a pick by Love. And George, here we go. And the shot is good. George has got 6 points.
Offensively,
They're
he
reading
can
like
be the
shit.
engine that drives them at any given time.
To the middle, here's Johnson. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. 46 seconds left in the first half. Now Hill. He's got 7. Takes a 3. And it's George missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Smith dishes to LeBron. Feeds to Johnson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Tristan Thompson, get this ball.
To the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Pacers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now, here is George. He's got 6. There's a good screen. Comes up empty down low. And so it's a close game as we wrap.
Alright, let's see.
Over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
For Indiana, Mahinmi's checked in for Henson. Hill comes in for George Hill. And it's C.J. Miles in for Rodney Stuckey. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for LeBron. Johnson, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. On the court for Cleveland. Johnson in
58.
Hill is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Smith. And it's Dellavedova in at the 5. Smith outside. Inside. Here's Johnson. No good. And Indiana will come the other way.
1954.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
And ironically, their play wasn't that bad. It was just their shot making that went AWOL.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And it's Miles with the rebound.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And George kicks to Miles. Love outside. This is to Miles. Outside, George. will not go. This is off the front iron. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson for three. Again, the miss by Johnson.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
I'm past it.
Rodney Stuckey.
Smith against Hill. Smith the pass to Dellavedova. To the paint. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And at the... And thanks for joining us. The Pacers making a switch here. Mahinmi's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. John Henson out there with Hill. And it's Mahinmi in at center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The drive by Hill, that puts them in the lead. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Irving kicks to Johnson. 1:32 left in the fourth. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a night so far for Johnson. He's got 16 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Love's check in for Indiana. Paul George comes in for Hill. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time. Thanks again, Doris.
Outside, George. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot again, Indiana.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
James with it. To the wing right side. Money!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hill dishes to George. From 12 feet out. It's home by Fry.
Let's go.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Boys,
let's go.
Stop LeBron right now.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, George.
No. Oh. This one, please. I swear, OT is scary, honestly.
He hits both from the strike.
Tremendous job at the line as usual.
Kyrie, you got this. Kyrie, you are clutch.
And here is James. Johnson outside. Now LeBron. Passes it to Fry. It's
why did you? Fuck, he's so excited. I don't need to go there. I go there and look.
And so here's Indiana. Here's George. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this.
OT. Come on, let me play OT. I've been creating too much. We lost. This guarantee we lost.
How these two teams and these few minutes for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Johnson in for Ellis.
They went double OT.
And the Cavaliers with possession. Trailing by 2. LeBron kicks to Irving.
Let's go, man!
The 3 won't
Fuck
fall.
you.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Irving missed that.
The ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And Cleveland.
And then they bench me.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.
He won.
At this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals.
LeBron, you
Can you
have
believe
plenty
that
of
we just
postseason
won?
experience, and tonight you looked very calm and collected. Describe the sort of intensity.
Wow. I can't believe that we won like that.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, I mean, you know, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
Wow, you see what they do?
5 3-pointers tonight, and that was a big factor in the win. And the D, they weren't giving him the shots. He was taking them on tight defense. Man, he kept moving, kept working, getting open.
Hey, all these was
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight.
We're too good for you, and we'll be right. You don't wanna go. You don't wanna lose. You don't wanna lose. This is our first news. We'll drink some booze. We'll drink some booze. This game, we didn't get no rebounds, no block, no assists, but we got 20 points. Shooting 8 of 15. What the fuck do you wanna do? Do you wanna do? I don't like you. Watch this. Dang. We're getting that. Oh my god. The Clippers, they're gonna win versus the Golden State. We'll have an easier game, and it's a shame. Be like, oh no, loving games. Everybody be like, they're coming name. Let's see. Great ending to the game here between the Pacers and the Cavaliers. Free claim there was never in doubt. Sure looked like it was, but you know what? We know we got them buckets. We got them buckets. We got them buckets. Alright, we gotta win this. So we could sweep again, twice in a row.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Checking out the Pacers after an agonizing overtime loss in Game 3. Easy to look back and wonder what they might have done differently, but they've got to move on. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives, what do you do to turn the tide in this series?
Oh, you got to play like there's no tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles win the big war.
You know, it takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down.
There is a buzz in the air in the sold-out arena here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. He's checked in for John Henson. Then for the Cavaliers, Solomon Hill. He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Johnson in for Monte Ellis. On the court for Cleveland, Johnson in at shooting guard. J.R. Smith out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hill in at the 5 spot. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Outside Hill. George against Smith. Out to Stuckey. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go. Stuckey's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Johnson. Knocks down the 10-footer.
That move, you'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Pick up by Hill. Stuckey into the lane. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
You would have thought that things could not have been more dramatic after regulation ended like it did, but the way they won that in overtime, wow.
Yeah, that game came down to the wire twice. So many clutch plays and moments in that one. Boy, that was a treat.
Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Rodney Stuckey.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Pick up by Hill. They set the screen. George, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Johnson goes in. It's rebounded by Stuckey.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Smith with the defensive effort. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Hill. J.R. Smith on the wing. Outside Irving. The 3. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
It's a pick by Love. Hill kicks to George. Can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Look at me make that bucket. Look at Kyrie make the bucket. Look at LeBron make that bucket. Let them get them buckets. Look at me get them buckets. I'm not skipping. Why? Yeah, I want to see who's gonna attack.
You talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I didn't even skip.
Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big
Make
part
them
of why
both.
they're up.
Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Mahinmi is out there with John Henson, and it's Miles in its small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Indiana making a change here. Love's checked in. And so here is Indiana. Stuckey with it. Lets it go with a three. That drops. Stuckey's got 10 points.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Stuckey against Johnson. Lets it go from 11, and that one's good. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now here is Hill. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Hill. Fry passes to Johnson. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Johnson against Stuckey. Johnson.
I didn't get no foul.
Just lacking a little bit of confidence allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Johnson against Stuckey. It's back to Hill. And good coming out.
You see how much they let him open?
And that's now 10 points for Hill.
He had some time to look at his feet. That guy had some time to
pay attention to the scouting report.
And the shot is good.
Score.
9 points for Freak.
This Jeff Teague thing is fire. This says you shoot. You do it, then shoot.
We've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
It's a pick by Love. Miles dishes to Love. And lots of contact there.
Oh, I'm never trying.
Hold on Channing Frye. Pacers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Good game for Love.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first.
All right, Kevin, here with Coach Frank.
And thanks for joining us once more. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Frye. And it's Johnson in for Monte Ellis. On the court for Cleveland, Johnson, he's in at shooting guard. Solomon Hill is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Thompson, and it's Irving in at the point guard. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the first one drops. Smith checked in for the Cavaliers. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Letting the guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw. That
was everything good to get the action now.
George, here we go. And the basket good. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Irving kicks to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. A serve was last touched by Hill. John Henson's checked in for Indiana. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Johnson attacking. And Henson sends it back. Hill kicks to Stuckey. Outside Hill. George up top. James covering. Here's Henson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
This guy jumps for the punch.
Fourth assist with that last one here tonight. James against Hill. LeBron passes to Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Johnson's got 12.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Henson on a screen on Smith. George dishes to Henson, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Johnson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Third is John Henson.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
No good on the free throw.
What a night so far for Johnson. He has 12 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws
twice.
add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Mahinmi's checked in for Indiana. C.J. Miles comes in for Rodney Stuck. And then for Cleveland, Matthew.
Yo, what the fuck? You see what they did? It did it twice. It duplicated the whole thing.
12 from the floor since coming out of the break. James kicks to Johnson. Back to James, stolen by Henson. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. From deep, Miles. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And Johnson with the stop.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
George, that's a two-pointer. But they get it there. Henson, it comes, and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to LeBron. Now Udrih. Down low, LeBron passes to Johnson, and Henson sends it back. George dishes to Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dellavedova kicks to Johnson. The 9-foot shot. Another miss by Johnson.
His game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Hill passes to Mahinmi. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim. He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
50% for the 3-point line.
To the inside.
Time to get them this range. So get their dancer.
Greg, he got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Stuckey and George make up the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with John Henson. And it's Hill at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the fourth quarter. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Stuckey's been putting up the numbers. 12 points, and he's knocked down a pair of...
I just got, like, that's what I hate. They bench me just to unbench me just to bench me.
Outside, George. It's a pick by Love. And George kicks to Hill. Misses off the left iron.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even consider taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Up against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Ball dishes to LeBron. That's good from Johnson on the assist by LeBron. Johnson's got the lead to 7 now for Cleveland.
And now, let's hit it for your East Face.
Here is Love. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Stuckey into the lane. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And now they decided to foul intentionally.
Foul Kyrie of all people. Mickey.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Mickey.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming up the court are your East Face.
Mahinmi passes to Stuckey. Lawson outside to the wing on the left. From deep, Miles. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
CJ Miles.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had
Don't
to
mix
foul,
it.
and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws
Pass it to the right
are a lot
person.
different than early game free throws in terms of making.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And so here is Indiana. For 3, Love knocks down the trifecta.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
We're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
He'll make it.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
You
They
missed.
didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
No, he missed.
With the fadeaway and the miss. And the series has been won. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
And now let's catch up with Doris.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
We were getting buckets. We were good. I'm gonna invite you to my hood.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and
know
Shaquille
that you
LeBron
wanted to
James. He led the way tonight with a
I
double-double
made
and
the
was a major
world
reason why they won tonight.
Everybody be like, no, we are doing good. Everybody be like, no, we are doing good. We are doing good.
Give me the ball.
Oh, hey, whoever's
So that's
watching.
the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for
I
Shaquille
mean,
O'Neal.
I guess I'm gonna do another
Smith by
game.
Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing
I was gonna end it,
conference
but
finals
because of
coming up
watching.
in just a few days. We will see you again soon.
I saw a tree in the face. Everybody be like, I'm Kobe with them shots, but I make a guy cry, but he be like, it's not a lie. Or why do you look like this? Why do you want to die? Why did you want it to cry? Why my god, we're gonna say goodbye. I missed that. The fact that I hit the rim is good. Oh, yep. Miami. Can't believe Golden State lost. So it's LA Clippers versus OKC, and it's Cleveland Cavaliers versus Miami Heat. Alright, let's see if there's something. Your star is rising, freak, mark my words, you'll be an unrivaled global brand very soon. If you aren't already, you can thank me later. Everyone's watching, thank you very much. Me play our last game just for you, so you can see my skills, and I'll be like,
and welcome to the NBA Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Game 1 is upon us, and this looks like it will be a fantastic series. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat
at least you're not versus
Golden
State. Golden State teams that I hate.
For the Cavaliers, they've appeared to be invincible thus far in the playoffs, having yet to lose a single game. We'll see if they can continue that winning streak tonight. Game 1 of this series coming up. A lot of playoff experience here at this table. Shaq, what do you think is the most important thing to establish in the first game of a series?
Well, not literally, because I don't want anybody to get suspended, but you got to come out swinging, Ernie. You got to capture the momentum right now. You got to come out the gate strong, feisty as always. But again, you got to come out swinging.
Ernie,
that's the sound I want to hear.
Yeah, but if you, that means you're not holding back. Because this is not the time to hold back, Ernie. If you put a team on their heels early, you can really shake the series. I'm telling you, that is big. So you want to just impose your style and your will right away.
Nice sound effect.
Yeah.
Hey, I was starting my rookie year, come on.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. Game 1 of the... is making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Dang and Bones are small and powerful.
That would be nice.
D-Wade out there with Donald Sloan. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5 spot. Wade gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Cleveland's gone 0 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. The drive by LeBron. Kicks it out to Johnson from the arc. Again, Johnson missing. The Heat with the lead.
Get up, take.
On the wing, Dang. For the 3. Thompson with the rebound. And here's the break. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And Sloan kicks to Bosh. Dang passes to Wade. And taken away by Johnson. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. The shot's good from Irving.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
And Sloan kicks to Stoudemire. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Hill, he's checked in for Fry. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Cavaliers leading. Dellavedova dishes to Hill. Richardson against Johnson. Smith on the wing. Here's Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hill. Here's Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 7.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Smith kicks to Johnson. It's blocked. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. .12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Two on the clock. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin. And I think most of the guys in the league.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Johnson. Wade is covering. Johnson, the pass to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson. From deep. The long distance 3 is good. Johnson's got 10.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Gotta find something, you're right. Bosh, that's for 2. Offensive rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Johnson against Stoudemire. Johnson dishes to Thompson. Inside. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Irving. And it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bosh with the bucket.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Johnson outside. The feed to Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. The first one falls. And so Thompson nails both of them. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Stoudemire outside. Kicks to Wade. Stoudemire with a screen on Johnson. Wade passes to Bosh. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Bosh has got 9.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
41 seconds left to play here in the half. Wade against Smith. 6 to shoot. 8 outside. The shot is off. Excellent defense there from Smith. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Johnson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Stoudemire. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb. They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the stripe.
And Sloan kicks to Bosch. Takes it from 10. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Bosch has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all.
Alright, I gotta sing it. One. Wait. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Our mascot don't look right. I mean, I accept it. When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just
Cavaliers, Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Thompson. Johnson comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. On the court for the Heat, we've got Johnson. Donald Sloan out there with Richardson. And it's Stoudemire. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Sloan hits them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here is Johnson. 14 points for him.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, I think he maybe needs some time for some direct admonishment.
Sloan. Miami no good on that time either. Cavaliers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Right side Hill. He kicks it to Dellavedova. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Rebound by the Heat.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
The pass to Johnson for the lead. That's good. Johnson's got his first points of the night. Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Johnson outside. But they get it back. Again, Johnson missing. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Sloan, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That free throw good from Sloan. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Smith comes in for LeBron. And Zudrick in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Johnson dishes to Frye. Lock at 6. And the reception by Stoudemire.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Sloan kicks to Richardson. Misses the three. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Smith. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Heat leading by 3. Stoudemire, the screen, off the pick. And off the front iron.
Wow.
Here it goes. Stoudemire's got his second basket.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And that one's good.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Hill against Johnson.
Well, leave his Simon. He's right here.
Pass to Stoudemire. And 2 free throws coming up.
Why would you?
Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact.
Oh my God.
Called on Channing Frye.
Stop.
No question. He got called on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Oh my
The
God.
Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Hill. James comes in for Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Ellis. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Udrih. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. And it's Johnson in for Donald Sloan. Johnson in at shooting guard. Channing Frye out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's James in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Bosh will screen on Irving. The drive by Wade. He got right to the cup using that screen. Wade's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. Winslow, the pass to Wade. Feeds it to Bosh. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, Bosh is playing really well. He has 20 points, and his 2 blocks are giving him a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
We lost.
Checked in for the Heat. Donald Sloan comes in for Joe Johnson.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
Johnson dishes to James. Johnson sets the screen for LeBron. Down low and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Sloan. James covering. The shot by Wade wide open. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Cleveland. 7-point differential. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Wade against James. Wade outside. And so it's Miami winning this one.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Las versus Miami. Our first loss.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here.
But we all know we're
going
to win.
As we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosh.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy
and thanks for watching tonight's coverage of the NBA Conference
I'm
Finals,
tired.
and there's
I'm
more
just
coming your way. For
Stop
Shaq,
playing.
for Kenny, Ernie Johnson. See you later, everybody.
Yeah, I'm too tired to be talking, so yeah. Bye. See you later. If you like the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe and leave a comment if you want to. And it's yeah.